when you talk about these recruits coming in, Chris Senack is someone who I think folks were surprised that he ended up going to Houston. And he is going to be such a blessing for Kelvin Sampson in that program. Yeah. Just in the short, like some of the film that I've seen, it's like he's a real eye opener. You know, being around him, what does he bring to a Cougar program that needs, you know, an influx of young talent now? With, you know, you got Jawan Roberts moving on. That's a big hole to fill. I don't want to say can he fill it, because that's putting a lot on him. Yeah. But what can he do in his freshman year?
Well, first of all, they lost a ton of experience, but they come in with mega talent as a freshman class. This is a top 5 recruiting class for Kelvin Sampson. We talk about, you know, the Big 12 has, you know, 7 5-star players. You know, 2 of them are going to Houston. So Chris Senack Jr. is one of them. He's 6'10". He hasn't even scratched the surface yet. I mean, this guy's going to be like a piece of clay for Kelvin Sampson. Bouncy with great hands, agile inside, can score at the rim, can score at the paint. He'll be a shot blocker. And he's 6'10" with a 7'3" wingspan. So you got to give Kelvin Sampson some time just to mold him on the defensive end, right? Get him to get down in his stance and play aggressive defense the way Houston plays. When that happens, you're going to see Houston's defense next year take a step. It may take a step back because they lost all the experience. When you lose experience, it usually shows on the defensive end first. This kid is loaded with lottery-type talent. He shoots threes. Now, I don't want him shooting a lot of threes at Houston next year, but he's capable to shoot the three. I mean, you're going to see him pick and pop and then drive it to the basket at 6'10" and go, oh, my goodness, did he just do that? And then he's going to go in the post. He's going to jump hook you up and under. He scores a little bit from all 3 levels, and he can be a presence on the defensive end with that 7'3" wingspan. Great athlete. Tremendous recruit for Kelvin Sampson. Kelvin takes talent as well as anyone, if not the best, and turns them into defenders. I haven't seen many coaches do that.
Well, you're exactly right. And being around him, you know, he's a unique blend, right? Of teacher, you know, mentor, and coach. Hardcore coach, right, at times. But yeah. so you get a guy like Senack Jr. in there. What's Senack Jr.'s commitment level? What you know about it so far as it relates to 1-year guy, 2-year guy, 3-year guy, because we know Coach Sampson thrives off the development, and so do the players playing under him. They thrive off being able to work under a legend like that. Is this a guy who might stay 1 or 2 or 3 years, or at least 2 years?
Well, the problem is this. He's so talented and Kelvin Sampson's so good, he's probably going to have to go after 1 year. I mean, as soon as he has a couple of double-doubles, the NBA is going to jump right on it. They already have him on their radar. Okay, I've talked to scouts about this class ad nauseum already because they're trying to get ready for the college season. If you can believe it, they haven't even drafted in June yet, and they're looking ahead. But that's what scouts do. That's what recruiters do. They do their homework. When I talked to Chris and his dad, he told me we wanted hard. We wanted to be coached hard because when I interviewed him, I said, now you know who you're going to play for. You know how demanding it's going to be. And he says, I want hard. I need hard. And Kelvin Sampson's perfect for me. So he totally understands what he's getting into. That. Yeah, he knows what he's getting into. When I talked to his dad said the same thing. So, I mean, I've known Kelvin since he coached at Washington State. And I was at Boston College, and we played him in the 8-9 game, and we beat him. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, but you talk about holding on to games. He says that game still bothers me. He said that to me on the recruiting trail. Like, this is a guy who's the ultimate competitor with Kelvin Sampson. So he's going to do wonders for Chris Senack Jr. And what's going to happen is he's going to play himself into a lottery pick.